here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day, because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult, or I might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't you guys love it? Don't you guys love it when you get lectured to in the first episode of a series that is supposed to be about a female comic book character? Don't you guys love it when you get lectured about how this female lead has to control her anger when getting catcalled in the street by men, or when getting lectured by men and told what to do and shown how to do things by men, right? When getting mansplained to. And then, what is it, 2 or 3 episodes later, you have this same female lead twerking in the office with Meg the Stallion. Twerking in the office, right? But yet these are the same people that will complain about how women are objectified, okay? That women are oppressed, that men are sexist, okay? And that they don't take women seriously. They don't take us seriously. They just see us as sexual objects for their gratification. You complain about all this stuff, and then you turn around and degrade yourself by twerking. Again, here's the thing, man. I'm not trying to ban twerking. If people want to twerk, let them twerk. But don't sit here and talk to me about how you hate being catcalled, which essentially is just you saying, well, I hate getting attention from random men on the street, because that's what catcalling is, just getting attention from random men on the street. Don't complain to me about how you don't like that, but you are basically objectifying yourself and trying to attract the attention of men by twerking. I'm just saying. It doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't really make sense, right? But again, that's the world we live in, where, you know, women want to have their cake and eat it too. They don't want to be objectified. They don't want the attention of men that they don't like, okay, or that they're not attracted to. But at the same time, they want to be able to twerk publicly with no criticism at all. And if you criticize them and you say something about it, you're sexist, and you're just a man that's trying to keep women from liberating themselves and having fun with their life, right? Wow, incredible stuff. As MCU is long dead goes viral following Meg the Stallion in She-Hulk twerking. A She-Hulk twerking video goes viral on Twitter, where fans respond and continue to not like what they see with the Marvel Disney Plus series. Now, if you guys are not aware of She-Hulk, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are aware of the Disney Plus She-Hulk show. This show has garnered a lot of attention, okay, in the culture wars, because people are saying that this show is woke, okay? And this is just another example of how Marvel and Disney are ruining the shows and movies and comic book characters that we all know and love. And people are really pissed off about this. And this twerking video from She-Hulk and Meg the Stallion, I think, is really driving fans over the edge here, as the reviews of this show are absolutely terrible, okay? Now, the Hollywood simps, okay, like Mark Ruffalo, okay, who's definitely a simp, are saying that this is happening only because the fans are sexist and racist. I don't know what race has to do with it, but apparently, if you dislike She-Hulk, you are racist, sexist, and a misogynist, okay? That's always the excuse when you think that you're above criticism, right? When you don't want to be criticized, just accuse the people criticizing you of racism, right? That's always the playbook. That's always the playbook. But let's read about this. Fans going off on this scene here from She-Hulk, in which, you know, she's twerking with Meg the Stallion, because the reviews for this series are getting a lot lower, right? They're continuing to tank. So let's read here. The MCU is long dead goes viral on Twitter following episode 3 of She-Hulk, where the titular character is shown twerking with Meg the Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion cameoed in the episode and appeared as herself which had to do with an Asgardian shape-shifting elf catfishing and donning Drew Matthews' character, Dennis Bukowski, out of $175,000, where the elf pretended to be the rap star and was sued by Bukowski. The episode post-credit scene features Meg Thee Stallion signing Jennifer Walters as her lawyer, where the two twerk. Imagine, women celebrating getting a position, right, of being a lawyer, right? You're a lawyer, okay? Women say that that's what they want. They want to be equal to men. They want to have careers like men, right? So you have this woman that is a lawyer here, and she's celebrating that by twerking, okay? Doing things that, I thought women wanted to get away from, okay? A fan posted the footage on Twitter of She-Hulk twerking with Meg Thee Stallion in the post-credit scene, mentioning MCU is long dead, which has been viewed 5.4 million times with over 2,100 likes and over 160 retweets. Other fans chimed in with similar comments. See below. The fan isn't the only one not liking what they see with She-Hulk, as the Rotten Tomatoes audience score is now 50%, which plummeted from 82% following the first episode. So now it's down to the 50% from 82%. It's only getting worse. It's not getting better, right? Not getting better, but only because of racism and sexism, right? Not because of bad writing, not because, people feel like they're being lectured to, not because of wokeness, not because of any of that stuff. Only because people are sexist. IMDb users have also rated She-Hulk a 5.1, down from 5.8. She-Hulk also has the lowest Rotten Tomato fan score for a Marvel Disney Plus show and is only second to Captain Marvel. The viewership and ratings are also on the low side. Wow. So viewership is down, ratings are down. It has the lowest Rotten Tomato fan score for a Marvel Disney Plus show, only second to Captain Marvel, which, again, that's terrible as well, too. No surprises here. Again, this is what happens when you don't cater to fans anymore. You cater to your woke agenda. Here are some of the reactions. Quote, hire an attorney who specifically does not do this. Same goes for an accountant. Another included a gif of Robert Downey with his hand over his face. All right, here's a list for dead franchises and that the MCU is officially dead after this moment. 1, Doctor Who, 2, Star Wars, 3, Star Trek, 4, MCU. Quote, 30-minute episode where it felt like very little actually happened, and they have this for the post-credit scene. Damn, this is the worst MCU scene of all time. Quote, I don't find twerking attractive at all, even on a hot woman. I don't get it. Quote, Orga's transformation from Godzilla 2000 looks more visually impressive than this CGI vomit. Quote, but why don't men take me seriously? They just must be sexist and misogynist. Facts. That's what I'm saying. How can you sit here and complain about catcalling in the first episode and then 2 episodes later you're twerking? I don't understand it. Quote, such a good role model for young girls. Quote, to us, it's one of their lowest points, but to them, it's their peak. We're in the cringe-finity saga now. So I bet you Daredevil will do TikTok in the next episode, and then blank will be a HoloLive character. Quote, when I saw this, I just started thinking about how great Infinity War, Civil War were, and it made me pretty sad about how much their legacy has been butchered. Endgame was its last gasp. She-Hulk appears to be its death rattle. Quote, Tony Stark didn't sacrifice his life for this. What little chance there was of me watching this show is now completely gone. Wow, the writers really know their stuff. Thanks, I hate it. I'm just going to go watch Netflix, Marvel now, maybe some DD, and Jessica Jones will burn the taste of trash from my palate. Quote, I can't imagine how unbelievably lonely and angry the writers of this show must be. Quote, Ms. Marvel ain't looking too bad now. Quote, I'm so glad I never got into Marvel. Rest in peace, MCU. Yeah, so this is what people are saying on Twitter. It's pretty bad, right? I mean, it is pretty bad. I mean, I just don't really understand why you would have CGI twerking in a show like that, but this is what they're doing, okay? They're trying to appeal to pop culture in a way that is just cringe. They're destroying characters that people know and love, and people really are feeling some type of way about this stuff. But for whatever reason, man, these companies just never learn, right? They're going to do what they want to do, and they think that you're just going to watch it just because, and that's just simply not the case, evidenced by the fact that the viewership is low and that the ratings are absolutely terrible. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.